Good morning, beginning farmer friends. Today is going to be a wild one. I got to put this tank back on top of the flatbed, fill it up with water, go do all the chores. Then I've got to take the tire off of the mower conditioner because it's flat, which happens a lot on this farm. Take that into town, get that fixed, come back, put it on, service the mower conditioner a little bit, check the oil and the fluids in the tractor, and then head over to mow. It seems like a lot. I mean, it might not seem like a lot to you, but to me, it seems like a lot. There's a lot of things that I want to get doing, and I want to get doing them fast. So let's go. We are getting stuff done. I have already hung up the laundry. That wasn't even on my list when I started the day. Watered chickens, fed chickens, watered cows, watered some pigs. I'm watering these pigs out in the pasture now, and I thought I'd just take a second to kind of show you what they've been up to. So this area was like a tangle of these weeds, and when I mean tangle, I mean like hard to walk through weeds. And now you can tell that the pigs have been wandering all through these weeds. They've gotten down to the grass. There's not like a lot of great grass down here, some foxtail and stuff like that, but I just thought I'd take a second to kind of show you what they've been doing out here, how they're getting along in this woodlot slash pasture. And you know, I use the term pasture loosely on this one. Remember, this is something that I'm going to be renovating this fall, so we're letting the pigs hog it down. They're spreading plenty of manure out here, and then we're going to disc it in. Let's go find the pigs. This is a place that I often find them. This is one of the coolest spots on the farm. And by cool, I don't mean like cool, I mean like cooler, like temperature cooler. They love to come down in this washout here. They've actually kind of repaired it a little, as much as they rooted up and stuff like that. It used to be a lot deeper, and they're kind of repairing it, stopping the dirt from coming down a little bit, kind of packing it in, I think. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but it's not as deep as it used to be. But every year, this is a place that the pigs end up, especially when it's going to be a hot day. Like today, I think we're going to get up to the upper 80s, lower 90s. So hopefully the air conditioning is working on the tractor when we go mow hay. All right, we're going to go finish filling this water. We're going to go up and try to take the tire off the mower conditioner. We'll see if we can use a jack to do this. That doesn't happen very often, that I come over and I bring exactly the right size socket. Now, if I could just find where I put my jack. Oh, here it is. You know what they say, use the right tool for the job. This looks like the right tool. Safety first, always use jack stand.
Was a fine old man, washed his face in a frying pan, combed his hair with a wagon wheel, died with a toothpick in his heel. Get out of the way, old Entiger, come too late for to get your supper.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Just had to get a bigger hammer, or a hammer, and I just started with the biggest hammer that I have. We're gonna take this tire to town, get it fixed, come back, hook up the mower, service it, get on with the mowing. It always goes on faster than it comes off. I'm gonna check all the fluids before I go, grease things. I'm gonna check the oil in the tractor, the hydraulic fluid in the tractor. The one thing that I know is leaking is this gearbox right here that goes down and drives the cutter bar. I've got my 13mm wrench. Nothing. It leaks while it's just sitting there. It wasn't dry while I was using it. So I'm gonna add some hydraulic fluid and then we should be good to go.
The lemon extract, the old Budweiser, host state of blues and doctor's tonic. The good book says blue good for the stomach. Get out of the way, old Entiger, come too late for to get your supper.
The tractor is serviced, the mower is serviced, we're ready to go. You do see that I added some hydraulic fluid to the tractor. That's because this hydraulic valve has a leak. It's something that can be fixed. It's an expensive fix though. I think it's around $1,000 give or take to get it fixed. So I haven't done it yet. You can buy a rebuilt one. You can have it rebuilt. It's all about the same price. I need to do it sometime, but right now what I need to do is get in the tractor and get headed to get mowing. I am on my way, and before you know it, I will be there. And just like that, we're here. The great thing about mowing at your friend's place is they've got an air compressor I can borrow. So I'm gonna put some air in that flat tire that I talked about on the 4430, and then we're ready to mow. I've been sitting in the tractor for about 3 hours now, which means it's time to get out and stretch my legs. I've just been doing rounds around this field. I'm on my 13th lap around this field. It's about a 20-acre field, but I thought what I would do is kind of walk out here and tell you what we're doing. It is dry. I mean, really, really dry. I'll try to find a spot here in a little bit where I can just take some footage of the dirt and show you how dry it is. But what we're cutting down here is a first year seeding. Now we put oats down, and with the oats we put brome grass, alfalfa, some ryegrass, I think, and timothy, I believe, are the 4 things that we put in it. And we took the oats off, and as soon as we took the oats off, the water shut off. Now we did have the derecho, that huge storm of powerful winds that went through, and that had some rain that came with it, but that was mostly, you know, sideways rain that just didn't even soak into the ground one bit, ran down the hills and was gone. And so what we've got going on right now is we've got a ton of this foxtail coming, which is not great for horses. In fact, it's bad for horses. It cuts up their mouth, gives them ulcers, things like that. We do have some alfalfa growing in here, but because it's been so dry, it's not doing well. If it wasn't for all this foxtail, we probably wouldn't be out here. It's okay though, we'll get it all knocked down. Probably we won't have a problem with it next year if we get some good snow, some good rains this fall, snow this winter. We'll hit the spring, and all this alfalfa and timothy and ryegrass and brome grass, all of this will come through and we'll be good to go on a great year. Second cutting, or second year is really the best year for the hay anyways. So this is what the drought looks like right now. This is approximately 6 to 8 weeks with no rain, and except for the derecho. It is literally just dust in the worst parts of the field. In other parts of the field, it's just hard pan and cracks. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. We're really hurting for some rain, and the worst part of it is that, you know, a little ways west of us in Iowa still, they have it even worse than this. So we're gonna keep mowing, but that just shows you a little bit of what we're dealing with here. Dusty. All right, well, it's been a day. We're making some progress, but we were mowing along, and I saw the back end of the mower just kick around, like the tractor was going and the mower didn't want to go. And we came out and started digging around in the windrow, and we found this stump that was close enough to the ground, but not for my mower. And I've never mowed back here then, so we lifted this up, and as I've been going along, I've been noticing that this door has been bowed more than it was before. And that's because it broke right here. So I'm gonna keep mowing. That's what I'm gonna do. And then at some point, it's gonna have to be welded back together. This whole bar is gonna have to be straightened out a little bit and welded back together. But for now, we're gonna keep mowing. So let's get back in the tractor, pretend we didn't even stop. That's my plan. Almost done, and this field is crazy rough. Like, I've had to drive about 4 miles an hour or less across 90% of the field, just trying to hold it all together and keep myself in the seat and not break the mower. 20 acres down, 60 to go. And we're gonna call that a day. It was a day. We got a lot done. It didn't all go as smooth as possible. I didn't get going as quick as I would have liked to have gotten going. Tomorrow we'll get a little earlier start. We don't have any tires to change or anything like that. I don't have the slow drive to get over there. I left the tractor there, so we'll be up and we'll be ready to go tomorrow. We'll knock out quite a few more acres tomorrow. Hopefully we can drive a little bit faster on some of it. We'll see. And then come Sunday, Monday, we'll be baling. Thank you guys all for coming along for the ride. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're making hay still, man, you know what they say, make hay while the sun shines. And since we're in a drought, pretty much it seems like the sun is shining. That's all it's doing. We'll catch you guys later.